Okay, I'm taking this because it's my maiden voyage in my new shed. Cutting boot covers, boot warmers for the new season. This season we have gone through so much, and this year has been a trying year. I wanted to bring home the feeling of home. So this year, our special, my boot warmers are made of fleece. More fur. It's a fur, but it's fleece. And no one loves a good fleece like just down home. So, we got our fleece. I found this one. It's has an interesting name, which I don't remember right now. But this is a 6/7 I'm cutting. And we'll cut this. And this one is kind of cool because I am going to actually put like a denim on the back of it. Almost like a flannel shirt that has a denim inlay. I cut the gold one earlier, and I thought, this is really neat. I have to keep all the pieces because when you come to fabrics like these, they're very expensive, but they can make very cute lapels on shirt, and that's always kind of cool to have this fuzzy lapel or inside the jacket, because if you've got the jacket and inside the jacket has this really nice fleecy feel, you don't mind keeping your hands nice and toasty inside there. I'm working on face mask, and I need to get, my season is here, and I kind of need to get this started. So I came out here to do the cutting. I think that's too long, so I have to take off some of that. This is the bigger size, but we want to make sure we don't have it like so long that you can't really, nice stretch on that. You don't want it too stretchy, but you don't want it too long either. I'm going to kind of leave it there. Let's do the inside, which is that denim that I spoke of. I thought, this is very Clark Kent-y. And you know me, I enjoy a good sci-fi. So, tie-dye blue it is. Stretch out the edges here, the salvage edges, give them a nice tug on that. And when it comes, I got one that had a nice splotches on there. I hope you can see that. So, since I'm working with two different sizes but cut from the same size, I kind of know that one of these days I will make two separate patterns for it, but at the moment we're working on one pattern. One has an inch more and one does not have an inch whatsoever. Don't give it an inch. I also want to find out what the acoustics in here are, so that'll be kind of cool when I hear it back. Wouldn't this be cool as a shirt? I wish I could get more of this, actually. I can get, you don't want it to see the too much of the salvage on this one. Its salvages are almost like ticking. So you have these little holes. But you want to make sure it has nice character. My dog is very comfortable. He loves it in here. Now, assuming that this is the fur, I have to cut this a little bit shorter, 2.5 inch shorter, due to the fact that you don't want it. You want to be able to roll this over, give it a nice look on your boots. So I said, oh, 1.5, 1.5. So we want to do that line right there. My new season, I'm trying to be as comfortable. You know, I want to bring out all that comfort of home feeling in the boot warmers this year. So it's kind of cool. I've been doing this for a while, so to me, cutting this is like second nature. I know how much to cut off. Usually I would probably use the pattern to actually cut it, but I'm trying not to. But I will verify it with my pattern. If you notice, the pattern is almost 1.5 inches wider. But the boot cover is only 1 inch . You have 3/4 of an inch, about 1 inch wider. So we have to correct this down to about 1 inch. So I pin that in place. Oh, my pins are horrible. And it's mostly in here. I kind of want that. Now we have that inch. Yep, there goes our inch. So now what I'll do is I'll take, and the tip is fine. The tip is fine. I don't mind the tip because I get a nice stretch on it. Now I'll take that and I'll cut the other piece. And these are patterns I make myself. So I have to always, I'm going to go up. I just said it to myself because the last one I made, I should have just gone up instead of trying to maneuver another, a straight line. If you notice, the back is always a little tilted down more than the front. Except for male blades. Blades, the back is a little higher. Okay, so we got those. And that's kind of cool. Oh, I got a little spot here. And now we have the 6/7. So since I'm already on that side, the 6/7 seemed a little long before, and it's kind of long. So I'm going to kind of lose a little bit here. When you're so much, you have to make sure that material is very expensive. When I started, this material was not that expensive, but now it's gotten to be, oh God, the price of gold. but we have to still bump it up and bump it over. Some materials, I've never seen materials so expensive before, and $50, $100. It's like, oh my God, really? Okay, so 6-7 is usually this, completely without an edge. So we're gonna do the out of edge one now. The tip, give them a little bit. But when you come in here, just make sure that it has. And unfortunately, I lose this. Both of them stretch alike, and we'll get the other one for that. I'm still in the process of working on my shed, so this is my little office outside my home. I got out of the dining room, so that's kind of cool. You know, I'm so psyched. My poor dining room needed a break from me. Make sure that it's all the way. Don't say, oh, well, I think the back is.